Welcome back to Draft Punk. We now continue from where we left off.
Well, they had your favorite beer from them, the Nutty Uncle. They had that on Nitro for a while. Well, they had your favorite beer from them, the Nutty Uncle. They had that on Nitro for a while.
Did they really?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
See, my downfall to this is I've heard so many good things about the Nutty Uncle. 20 of my friends have said I need to try this.
Mm-hmm. And we will.
Here's the problem.
One day.
I can't eat nuts.
Oh.
I am extremely anaphylactically allergic to peanuts.
Can you take something that would allow you to...
No. No. That would be all you. I would pass that off to you, but they make arguably my favorite hazy IPA ever.
Mm-hmm. Death Frog is good.
The Pina Colada hazy IPA. It literally they had it on Nitro.
Yeah.
So the Nitro cut the IPA taste. So all I tasted was I'm drinking Pina Colada beer. Yeah. They can, like, everywhere. The competition is so stiff in our area. We're the Vancouver and Greater Vancouver area, the Tri-Cities, into the Valley now.
I think Hawthorne and Cloverdale here. And
they're a great place to just try stuff.
Just to try stuff, give it a go before you actually hit the brewery itself.
It's funny. I have yet to find a brewery other than I'm kind of iffy about Parallel 49. I like some of their beers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also extremely hit and miss with Central City. The Red Racer really stuff is it's either really good or it's really bad. Yeah. No hate to Central City at all.
I want to try the Kwantlen Brewery, the Kwantlen College. Kwantlen University now.
KPU.
Yeah.
Actually, if you didn't know, if you guys didn't know as well, KPU won Brewery of the Year last year.
Mm-hmm.
And this year's Brewer of the Year winner was Camp Brewing. They had been open a month, and they won. So Camp, I got a notification that they had posted something amazing on their Instagram page. And they'd only been open a month. I'd been to their brewery twice in that first month.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just fantastic. I took you for the third time I was there.
You did. It's a great place. It really is.
It's so cool.
It's neat. It's like you're in the woods in a cabin.
It really is. It really
cool.
is. It feels like your backyard.
Mm-hmm. Which maybe we'll do an episode from the backyard one day.
It'd be a fun one.
Around the fire pit.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be lovely. Have a little guitar pull.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so they're about a month into existence, and there's a notification that they won the JRFM Craft Brewery of the Year for 2019.
That's awesome.
They were the best brewery in all of 2019 in the Lower Mainland, and they had been open a month.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
That is really
crazy. A very close runner-up was Farm Country, followed very closely behind them by Fieldhouse.
And where is Fieldhouse?
Fieldhouse is in Abbotsford. Fieldhouse is a really cool brewery.
I want to check out Old Abbey Ale.
Old Abbey Ales is really neat.
That's what I've heard.
Old Abbey Ales is like in an industrial area.
Yeah, right on the corner of
Fraser and Mount
Lehman. Yeah.
It's not quite Mount Lehman. It's like
that might be the place
between Lefevre and Mount Lehman.
That might be the place you go out that way.
No. We will definitely do one there. The place to go when you hit the escape room is Fieldhouse.
Okay.
Fieldhouse is a little bit further. Fieldhouse is between Sumas and it's on Essendine, I believe.
Oh, is it like right in the old...
It's just past Old Abbey.
Nice.
It's just east of Old Abbey.
Nice.
So when you get past Old Abbey and you start going towards where the industrial area is to Sumas.
Oh, the small little village with the...
Yeah, if one block north is this random brewery on acreage. Wow. So they've put the brewery back in the on the acreage.
Mm-hmm.
So you got about 3/4 of an acre of yard in front of it. That's why it's called Fieldhouse. And it's this flat. No, the only way I can describe it is it's flat like a friggin' Quonset hut.
Okay.
It's not very tall. It's like an old military Quonset hut if you've ever seen anything. I'll put an image somewhere around there to show you what I mean.
Okay.
Anyway, their entire front lawn is a front lawn They've got chairs that go around the lawn.
Nice.
They've got 2 cornhole boards to play cornhole toss.
Nice.
And they've got a really cool... They have no seating inside.
Okay.
At least they didn't the last time I was there. They got a really cool kitchen. Their kitchen's fantastic, though. They got...
That's something I'm interested in as well. Some pairing.
Mm-hmm,
Trying some foods with different ales, I'm definitely interested in that, but continue.
Their seating area is either on the lawn itself or on the patio overlooking the lawn.
Oh, Lord. That sounds great.
Really cool.
That sounds great.
This was also the same place I tried a guest tap that they had. It was a dill pickle sour.
Oh.
It was strange. It was good.
Sounds interesting.
But I wouldn't have more than, like, a glass.
I'm going to grab us another beer.
Yeah, sure. Only grab one of them because I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. Okay,
Cool.
Moving on. Our next taste is Belgian Moon's Mango Wheat Ale. I'm either going to love this or hate it. Stop.
Damn it.
Woo.
Whoa.
I've changed my mind. I might fall in love with this beer.
I think you might. We might have to open up another one. Off camera.
That's a wit beer.
Oh, Lord. That is amazing.
See, that's not wowing me. That's not wowing me at all.
It is wowing me. I'm loving it.
Okay, and you know what? I think it's not wowing me because I just don't like Belgian Moon's wit beers.
No.
If that was, for example, if that was a wit beer by, like, Foggles and Warlock, because their wits are consistently solid.
Okay, yeah.
I find Belgian Moon is so inconsistent with the different beers they send out.
I like it.
Their standard Belgian Moon, like the blanket Belgian Moon that everybody knows is an orange wheat ale, and they don't call it what it actually is. They've never called it what it actually is. They don't list it as a wit beer.
Mm-hmm.
Because not their Belgian Moon regular isn't unfiltered.
Okay.
So they don't list it as an unfiltered wheat ale.
Okay, Belgian Moon, shout out to you guys. I want you guys to prove Paul wrong that you've got some amazing drinks. I want you to prove him wrong. Send us some Belgian Moon.
I just don't like it.
If you got something new, send it out.
Yeah, I just don't think they can hold a candle to what we have here. They can't. I get it. I get where you're coming from. I really like the mango.
Oh, the mango's great.
In that, but I just don't think they can even come close to what we have here. Like, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. I love how it says brewed in North America, but it doesn't tell you where it's from.
Mexico.
No, it's
No, I'm joking.
It's up here. The license to Belgian Moon in Canada is held with Molson Coors.
Oh, okay.
I think that's why I really don't like Belgian Moon, is because they're owned by a macro.
Where are they from originally?
Somewhere in the States. I don't know exactly where.
Okay.
I think it's Eastern United States.
It probably tastes
Don't
better.
quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. I will fact check and I will get back to you on the next video.
Now that's something I'd like to do too. Just because. Bring up some American beers from the American stores. We're pretty close to the border here. And give it a go.
So, I had American Craft when I was in at the Gorge for Eric Church's Double Down tour last year.
Okay. Yep.
It's so weird because their craft is so much more, other than places like Portland, where Portland is kind of like the craft beer mecca of the United States. Their craft beer kind of consists of like Sierra Nevada and like just local craft places. Whereas Portland sends out to everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can go anywhere in Portland. No, if I've heard stories that if you go into a bar in Portland and ask for a Bud Light, they'll throw you out. No joke.
Funny,
No joke. And I wouldn't doubt it either.
No, wouldn't surprise me.
They have so much. You really like that, eh?
I did.
Fuck. I mean, it doesn't taste bad.
No.
I'm not saying it tastes bad. I really I have a problem getting over the cusp of the fact that Belgian Moon is owned by Macros. When they started, it's like Jib for me now, Grenville Island.
Yeah.
I liked Grenville Island when they started out.
Yeah.
Now that Molson Coors owns them,
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of meh about it.
Yeah.
Because their recipes have changed. I was saying on our Facebook show that the recipe has changed for the winter ale. It used to be my absolute favorite beer. Like ever.
Yeah,
Period.
I've heard that.
If any of you are aware that Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser, like the king of beers, which I find hard to fucking believe because it tastes like ass. I don't know what it is. I don't like Bud. I don't like Molson.
Yeah. See, I don't mind them.
I would much rather drink. I will go out of my way not to drink.
I don't like the gas I get after having them.
Sorry.
Like in England,
I'll drink a Rickards before I'll drink.
Yeah.
I'll drink a Rickards Blonde before I'll
Gotcha.
drink a Molson.
That's one thing with the UK. They don't add all the different additives and chemicals into their beer. Like I can drink and drink and drink over there, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
You know,
I've heard that.
Except
I've
for the
heard that, yeah.
hangover.
Right.
But you know.
Anyway, so Budweiser stole the recipe for their beer.
No way.
Yeah, straight up. If anyone thinks of it before I do, please feel free to comment. I'm not going to stop you. But yeah, they stole the recipe, and they arguably made it worse. Because I've had what's considered as the original Budweiser,
Yep.
and it tastes fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
It's
phenomenal.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's real good. I'm going to share a little weird fucking story
Mhm.
that's just going to throw you for a loop.
Okay.
My family used to do like big barbecues every summer because
Yep.
My dad and my uncle's birthdays, or my dad and his best friend were like 4 days apart.
Oh gosh.
And we'd have like the big to-do.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a third of an acre. So everyone would party in our backyard. We had a lawn dart tournament.
Nice.
And like real lawn
Oh
darts.
my gosh, that sounds like Aaron's family.
Like real lawn darts,
Yeah.
the ones that could actually kill you.
Yeah, the
If you got
massive
stabbed.
ones. Yeah.
Not even, they weren't even massive. They were yay big.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
yay big.
when you're a kid, those are huge.
Oh yeah, they were giant.
Right?
No, you see what they did for the kids is they gave us the ones with the weighted, rounded plastic tips.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I turned 13, that was when I was allowed to use the real ones, and we were allowed to enter the tournament for the Bud Bowl. That was a trophy that my grandfather had named after his late best friend, Bud Rogers. And it was what we played for every year. We had our lawn dart tournament at our.
Gosh.
We had a bracket, 16 team bracket, and everything. It was great. We had a round robin to start. Like
Oh my gosh.
everybody would start kind of filing into the party at about 10 a.m. The tournament would start at 11:15 sharp. If you didn't make it there, your team wasn't playing. Your pair wasn't playing. Myself and my cousin won the final year that we played.
Mm-hmm.
And we weren't even allowed to drink with everybody because we were 16. Except when we were doing the cleanup the next day, I would always like sneak sips of beer out of the cans. Like we were
But-
not thinking about this, but like, what did people do when they didn't want to ash on the ground in somebody's house that didn't smoke? All the butts would go into the fucking cans that they were drinking out of.
Oh.
So like, I didn't even realize I'm drinking butt beer.
You butt drinker.
Oh, it. Blah.
I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Anyway, guys. I think we're gonna call it a night. We should probably do 2 outros for 2 shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna call it a night. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We love you all dearly. Comments in the comment section below. We'll be chatting with you guys on the regular. I'll be checking our comments at least once a day. Anything that we want to reply to, we will. And honestly, more than anything, your comments are going to help us come up with things to beers to try, things to do. We're going to put a lot of effort into the claw machine. Any breweries that you want to try.
The Claw is our master. Claw chooses who will go and who will stay.
Specifically, you tell us, we'll pick some up, and then we'll basically draw the next week's.
That's right, and put your name on there too, because every time we draw a name, there will be a swag pack of different bar-related stuff. For
Beer or liquor related things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Cheeky Cow Rustics.
Thank you guys. We love you. And honestly,
stay safe and drink craft.
Stay away from that Corona. Drink craft beer.
Yeah.
We are.